Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, diction medicine specialist. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Get it on.
Gonna break it down already?
Gotta get it on. Let's get it on.
What'd you do?
I'm getting it on. Well, I watched football today.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what. You know, I'm just happy the football is on.
Oh.
I realized, like...
You're a different person in football season.
I turned it on, and I went about my business. I didn't sit down and watch it. I didn't watch the early games. I just put on the set, and I went about my house business. And I just knowing that it was in the background.
Well, you hear it. Just hear it. You feel it. Yeah.
You know what it's like? It's like a spritz of Febreze.
I was just
I don't
thinking,
need
though.
to put my face at the end of the bottle.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, just a few spritzes, and I'll walk through the room. I'll absorb it.
However, at this point, it's the sense of the cooling weather, not the actual cooling weather.
Right. It's 200 degrees.
We got to get the cool with the background.
They're playing ball, and that's the good news. And then it's the best highlights ever.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, you know, you turn on the sports when you get home.
Oh, right, of course.
Compound fractures and guys cartwheeling, and it's just they're gonna have to make the field bigger. It's just getting crazy. Yeah, guys are getting like too fast.
That's what it looks like to me too.
You know what we're gonna have to do? You know what we had to do for we had to do this in racing.
For car racing.
Yeah. NASCAR had to do this. Stock car racing. Formula One had to do this. Restrictor plates and limiters and on downforce and aerodynamics and stuff. Size of the engine. You just got to start doing stuff because cars will go 400 miles an hour and people will get killed. We got to start doing that with the black players. We need a black restrictor plate. They're like too big, they're too fast, they're too scary, they're too aggressive. Pretty soon, people in the stands are going to start getting hurt when bodies, like kickers, start getting thrown like 4-5 rows back. You know, it's the collisions are getting too powerful.
Yeah.
Everything's just too big.
Yeah,
we're going to have to make the field bigger, or we're going to have to do what we do with NASCAR. Like, we find some guy now. I mean, used to be if a guy ran a 40 in the fours somewhere, 4.7, 4.8. He had wheels. Now these guys are running 4.2,
and
4.3.
280.
Well,
265.
Not 280, but the guys are running 4.2. They at 225, 230. We're gonna start putting sandbags on them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, weight belts, like for skin diving.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll do a vest. Well, whatever. You put it where you want.
Yeah.
We're just telling you got to add 14 pounds. You strap it to your head, put it in a vest, put it in your socks, lead liners in your shoes. Yeah, it's getting too crazy. The defensive linemen used to be these, fat, lumbering guys, just these big sort of fire hydrant types that would stop up the middle. Now these guys they're all just arms and thighs, and they're running the quarterbacks down.
Yes.
I mean, they're running them down. Quarterback's out there running for his life. They just run the guy down. That guy's 290. Just sprinting him down. 6'8". Pow. I'm telling you, Drew.
Yeah.
Just think NASCAR, think restrictor plate in NASCAR, and now think pro football.
There you go.
All right. But anyway, just glad it's on. And then someone I was watching football. Now, everyone I know is not from L.A. anymore.
Of course.
Because everyone I know is in some way affiliated with show business.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be from Boston. The rest are from either New Jersey, New York, or Chicago. And then if you're sprinkled in sort of Indiana, Pittsburgh types,
Right.
Everyone wants to know why there's no team in Los Angeles. Answer is you guys aren't rooting for them.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're. I watch football every week with a bunch of guys. Your team's Pittsburgh. Your team is the Patriots. Your team's Dallas. Your team's the Bears. Your team's the Giants. Wherever they're from. That's everyone's team. And then the rest of L.A. not interested in sports.
Or soccer.
Yeah. You got the guys that are interested in sports, and then you got the rest of L.A., which they don't even... I mean, there's a language barrier. They're not... So football is... you kick the ball.
Soccer.
You kick the ball around.
Soccer.
Right, yeah.
Football, soccer.
Yeah, and I realize, we were talking about it last week. L.A. is just sort of... Like, what percentage of people live in L.A. have family outside of L.A.? It's got to be 90%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really 90% of the people that live in L.A., any holiday that comes around, or first off, just sending money whether it's south of the border, north of the border, just sending money out of town, and then just getting in the car, getting a plane, take off.
Yeah.
Soon as there's a 3-day weekend power, the whole town clears out. I just realized we can't have a football team. This is no one's town.
Yeah.
And by the way, for all the guys I work with, they don't need LA to have a football team. Oh, they've been here for 14 years, but they're huge Patriot fans.
And then they've got SC and UCLA, and that sort of picks up the slack.
Yeah. And L.A., by the way, has got to be one of the few towns where you would just happily walk around in a Patriots or Pittsburgh Steelers jersey and wouldn't get an ounce of grief. There's no possible way you could
not only
go
that,
out to New England and do that in the Rams jersey.
You'd be announcing which restaurants and bars you frequent, too.
Right.
Because that defines certain institutions here.
Yeah. Yeah, just realize L.A. can't have a team because it's not comprised of people. No one's from here anymore.
It's the melting pot. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more the porta potty. Yeah, we ought to really change melting pot to porta potty.
I think you're right.
L.A. Maybe the
potties.
United States
Porta
is the
potty.
melting pot, but this is the porta potty.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the phones. Yes, Drew?
Yeah.
Jim?
Yes.
You're 21?
Yes, I am.
All right. What's up?
Well,
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All righty.
Oh, really?
like last month.
It's comical.
Wow. Right out of the gates. Are you ready to go?
There we go.
Ina,
Yeah.
you're 18?
Yes.
What's up?
Not too much.
All right. Next caller.
Yeah, God forbid I have a drink of water. Once in a blue moon, I try to actually get a sip of water during the show. So I thought, Ina, yeah, you're 18. What's up? And I'll say what's up, and then I'll reach for my glass and start drinking water. By the way, is there some mechanism that when this thing touches my lips, dead air? Like once in a while, I think, can you have a drink of water? And I think, of course you can have a drink of water. You got Drew sitting here. You've just asked the caller a question. Take a sip of water. Nothing.
Nope. Next caller.
It's like, can the pilot take a piss? We're 50,000 feet above the ground. The thing's on cruise control, and it's on automatic pilot, and there's not a cloud in the sky. Can I get up? It's like I feel like I undo the seatbelt, turn around, start walking for the light. The plane just starts spiraling down, going in the ground. Can't take a piss? Jesus Christ. Come on, Drew. You see the thing. I blame you. I blame Ina.
Ina's done. Ina had nothing to say.
Ina, go.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Okay. So my story is that I was dating this guy for 1.5 years. We were perfectly fine for like 6 months, and then something just went wrong, and we just started fighting a lot. So we decided to take a break, and so we broke up like 2 months ago. And we decided just to be together and see how things would go. And we still ended up fighting. Nothing changed. So he told me like just a little while ago that he just wanted to be friends, and he lost interest in me. So he then later told me that the truth about that was that I told him before that it just seemed to me that every time we would have sex, he'd be upset afterwards, and then we would.
Ina, what is your question? What is the question?
I don't know what to do anymore.
You're done with this guy. You shouldn't even be thinking about him.
New guy. Next guy.
That's it. This one's over. I want to be friends I want to get out of this without hurting your feelings. And then he'll magically disappear. And if you have him around, you'll be fighting and or having sex, neither of which will be pleasant for you.
Oh.
Ina, Ina, here we go, Miss Cadence. I want you to listen to what I'm going to do, and I want you to apply the same principle to this guy. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Next caller.
There we go.
Sarah.
Yeah.
You're 14.
Yes.
What's up, baby doll?
Nothing.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, me and this boy are friends with benefits, and I'm wondering, like, where this is all going, because his best...
Nowhere. You're friends with benefits. He isn't going to take it anywhere. What made you think that friends with benefit ever goes anywhere?
Drew.
No, Sarah, friends with benefit is a guy telling you this is not going anywhere.
Well, it's a guy saying, I don't want to ruin our friendship. I just want to get some.
I just want to have sex, and this is never going to be romantic.
Oh.
What
did you think friends with benefits was?
Well, he said that he wanted to get together with me after he dumped his girlfriend, but, he hasn't done that or anything yet, so...
How long's he been saying this?
Since we first started,
Oh, Adam, since they first started.
All right.
How long have they been?
Hold on, it's time for Loveline Recreation.
So, how long
Hold on, let me make my statement. He said he wanted to get together with me as soon as he broke up with his girlfriend.
Well, how long has he been saying this?
Ever since we got together.
When we first got together. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You got that clear? You clear on that? Sarah, how old is this guy?
15,
15.
And how long has he been saying this?
2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. All righty then. Now, he has a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you know her?
Yeah, she's one of my best friends.
Oh, that's good times.
Gee. And that doesn't seem like the kind of thing you do to a best friend, does it?
Well, no, I'm her best friend, but she's never been, like, that close of a friend to me.
Oh.
What does
all
that
right.
mean?
I don't know. And by the way, using that criteria, who knows whose best friend I am who doesn't know I'm their best friend and vice versa?
All right.
I could have some celebrity best friends.
You could have tons of them.
Me and George Clooney could be like this.
And he thinks you're his best friend.
We could be in Europe right now for all I know.
Oh, Sarah.
Oh, man. I mean, royalty, dignitaries.
Well, I think you actually have to know the people for them to think that they're your best friend. You just don't have to think it back. But
I
Sarah,
wonder if engineer Chris thinks that about either one of us.
are you kidding?
No.
I thought Adam was my best friend.
Yeah. That's funny. Now, give me a warm-up, kid. Come on, seriously. Sarah?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Sarah,
how about you stop having sex with this guy? You're 14.
Guy's an idiot.
Well,
He's not.
He's just doing what he can do.
Right. He's not interested in you as a person. He's just getting away with whatever he can get away with. I'm really concerned about how you have friendships, how you maintain your friendships. That's really scary to me, Sarah.
But I really care about him.
You don't care about him.
I do.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, not hearing anything, are you?
All right, but what about your friend? I mean, you know.
Is there anybody you care about other than him?
Well, I mean, there's other guys who want to date me, but
No, I mean any girlfriends you have.
any girlfriends? Actually, me, him, and her were going to have a threesome once, but I kind of chickened out.
Okay, Adam
All
asked
right.
the questions.
Where's your dad?
My dad, 2 miles away from me, but he doesn't have anything to do with me.
It's 2 miles down, though.
It sure is.
It's actually, he's in the ground.
He's in the seventh circle of hell somewhere.
He doesn't want anything to do with you?
Right.
Yeah. And now you want everything to do with every guy. Sarah,
Yeah.
I gave this speech last week, and you're prime candidate for it.
But by the way, before you do that, before Dad left, I'm sure he left an imprint, a footprint.
Did your dad abuse you in any way?
My mom.
Was your dad a
What'd
drug
she do?
addict?
Well, wait a minute. Well, listen, all Dad really has to do is just abandon.
Yeah, but he can really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's a drug addict?
My whole family's been into that kind of stuff.
All right. Well, listen,
Except
you.
for me.
Okay, yeah, except for you, but you're 14 and you're off to a nice start.
You found another way to act that all out.
Well, don't worry, that part will be coming too.
Maybe
That-
not. She may not have that. I don't get that gene from her. I don't get the feeling from her. This is.
I got high hopes for the kid.
I get the carnage.
Sarah,
Yeah.
please, you're going to be pregnant at 15 and then just be like the rest of your idiot family. Don't you want better for yourself? You
Yes.
get up, go to college somewhere, have a good life. You know those TV shows you watch where like Heather Locklear's running the airport and some other hot chick's an attorney? Don't you want to be like that?
Yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, quit worrying about the kissing potion and start getting your grades up.
I have high grades.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to stay that way, the way you're behaving.
She just means she's high when she looks at her report card.
No.
Okay, listen, Sarah, you understand I'm a genius, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's resounding. Yes. Here's what you need to do. Forget about this guy. Don't worry about guys so much. I know your dad left you, he abandoned you, and now there's major issues around guys. That's where all the pressure comes from. Give yourself a break with that. Focus on your friends. Get some female friends. Do
Yeah.
stuff in school, and then go off to college somewhere. Please,
And by the way, friends
don't get pregnant.
Friends are where you do care about somebody else and they care about you, not where it just goes one way.
Mm-hmm.
Where somebody thinks they're your best friend, you kind of tolerate that because it feels good. That's not a friendship.
It's tough to have, must be tough to have an abandoning father. I, on the other hand, have a showbiz dad, so it was kind of tough.
Really? Yeah, he was all over you, wasn't he?
Oh, my God, Mr. Show Business. Tap lessons, tumbling class, dramatics, taking me
Cotillion.
Cotillion. Walking with a book on my head, how to drink tea with my pinky out. Taking me from one audition to the next, you know. It was difficult. I talked to my dad in a little while today, and I spoke to him tonight. He's like, so, how's Jimmy's show going? It's good. What's going on? I said, well, you know, Kilborn's gone, and he's on after Letterman, and you know, they've been talking to me about maybe replacing him, and he said, so you still stay with Jimmy though, right? No, I would actually do another show. Oh, really? Yeah, it's on after Letterman. So what time is that? It's at 12:30 at night.
Who's Dave Letterman?
Well, that could have been his next question. So he said, I said, well, it's on at 12:30 at night. He went, wow, middle of the night. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, Dad. By the way, there's only several million guys on the planet who'd like to get that slot. By the way, it's like I'm doing graveyard. I'm doing overnights.
At a factory.
And man, no, I'll give him credit. Like, let's just say a small AM station in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And I'm doing overnights.
Yeah.
I'm driving the van. I'm out in the party patrol. I'm doing the thing. It's like, yeah, ooh, tough break. Yeah, I'm gonna write jokes for Kimmel all day and then go do the Adam Carolla show on CBS.
By the way, I know in his mind the assumption was you'd actually be broadcasting at 12:30 at night. You didn't catch that part, I'm sure.
Oh,
in
no,
his mind,
he did work that one out.
Yeah, okay.
He did work that one out.
He asked that. When did you film it?
He worked. I know. He understands that concept because the week I was co-hosting on Kimmel, we were eating lunch at 2 in the afternoon, and I said, "Well, tonight's my last night of co-hosting. It's Friday. Have you caught any of the week up until now?" No, I didn't catch it. Have you seen the show before? No. It's been on for 8 months at this point. No, this was. Kimmel's show had been on for about 8 months.
When was it I ran into him over there? That was about a year, I guess.
Seen it. Yeah, that was because it was 9/11.
Yeah.
And then he said, so what time's the show tape? About 2 o'clock? I said, Dad, it's 2:03 right now. We're at the Spaghetti Factory. They're not taping, no. It's called Jimmy Kimmel Live, and back then it was live, too, by the way. Show business. It's in my blood. All right, let's get to the phone.
Here we go.
Now, a lot of people would say, well, how can you say these things about your father? Surely he has a radio.
No. He's never heard this show.
I don't know. He may have. Jess?
Yeah?
You're 19?
Yep.
What's up?
Well, like, my boyfriend and I, when we used to have sex, it used to last, like, a really long time, like an hour maybe. Mm-hmm. And now it's just, like, not even 5 minutes, and I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Would he have more than one occasion to orgasm during that hour?
No.
Just one time?
If that.
So he'd have trouble having an orgasm?
Well, yeah. If he's only going to be having sex with me for, like, 5 minutes, it's not going to do it for me. You know? So I'm wondering what causes.
Shall we do a reenactment?
Our callers are so goddamn dumb. I can't even track them for proper reenactment.
I know.
It's just like be watching a Japanese game show and say just say what they said over the last 5 minutes. Like I don't speak that language. I don't know what they were saying.
You used to speak fluent Tard.
Oh, I used to speak. Well, I spoke young Tard and I spoke teenage Tard, and now I speak young adult Tard.
Oh, wow.
And
Jess?
She's teenage Tard. Jess?
Yeah?
I'll ask the question again. During that hour, would he have more than one orgasm?
Oh, no.
No. Would he have one?
Yeah.
And,
Does he have one during the new 5-minute regime?
Yes.
were you using condoms or anything different then?
We were for a while, but then I got on birth control, and it still lasted a long time.
What does he say the issue is? Or does he even aware that there's a problem?
Well, he knows that he's not lasting as long, but he doesn't know what the problem would be. I mean, could it be the antidepressants he's on? But even after he started taking them, I mean, there was no problem.
No, he probably was on an antidepressant before that was suppressing his ejaculation, and now he's changed medicines maybe to one that isn't, so it's more likely to bring out his natural rhythm.
Well, he's still taking them, the same ones, too, so... If he's smoking a lot more pot, though, could that...
It's interesting. I don't know the pot.
I don't know. I'm getting a bogus vibe to this
there's a
whole
little
thing.
bit of that to it.
I don't believe you, Jess.
No, I'm serious.
Why are you laughing so much, then?
Yeah.
Because you guys are calling me stupid, and I thought it was funny.
All right. Look, I don't know what... all right. Yeah, there's plenty of chemicals he's putting in his body that could have something to do with this. There's also...
I've never seen pot reverse the delayed ejaculation from an antidepressant.
Sorry. Jess, are you one of the first girls he's been with?
Yeah.
You are?
The first girl he's been with, yeah.
The first girl. I got that vibe. How old is he? 21?
21, yeah.
Wow. You know what's weird? I got the strong vibe that she was the first girl. Here's what it is. He's worked his rhythm out.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't do it. He'd only get one off in an hour because he was spazzy.
Yeah.
He doesn't, I mean, he's a 21-year-old guy who'd never been with a woman, so he hadn't worked it out, and now he's worked it out.
Now he's comfortable. He's in his zone.
Yeah.
This is his normal pace.
Minus all the newness and the anxiety and the shortness of breath,
So they got to do the usual thing, is he has to ejaculate beforehand or maybe try more than once together. Or...
Does he give you oral sex?
I don't like oral sex.
Oh, really?
This is...
Do you have a sister?
No, I don't.
No. How about your mom?
Brother.
Okay. Let's see. I'll do the math. Even better, actually, that he doesn't like oral.
Yeah, but...
Okay. So, listen. How long have you been with him?
2.5 years.
Whoa.
Wow. All right. Are you guys in love?
I'm in love with him, but I don't know if he's in love with me anymore.
Why?
Because we've been having a lot of fights, and he keeps telling me that he wants to take a break, and I don't know.
That may be why the 5 minutes. He may be just sort of getting it over with and not putting out his best effort.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A new vag sweeps clean.
Or a new peni in this case.
Well, for him.
For him, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, by the way, the performance. Oh, my God. You know, what guys do. I mean, imagine, especially these guys, you know, they've been married for 25 years, and all of a sudden they break up and they get their trophy wife, or they start dating their secretary or something. Oh, my God. It goes from... It goes from, like, I can't perform oral and I can only do it while I'm sitting up with the pillow on my back watching television to Marathon 69. I mean, it's amazing what guys can do properly motivated.
Right.
And he's 2.5 years in. He got in when he was 18 or 19. It was his first chick. He's telling her he's coming to the end. Yeah, we may be at the end. As a matter of fact,
he's past the end.
Yeah, I would bet you this is going on 8 months.
Yeah,
longer
this is long past the end. He's been very clear. I want out. I'm done.
Yeah,
and she's clinging to him. It's not good for her or him.
Yeah, and he's just coasting.
Well, and just trying not to hurt her, not to have her freak out.
Yeah, but it's also like...
By the way, the guy's a marijuana addict, and he's like, whatever, let's have that problem.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I don't have to impress her, so I'm a bad lay. Who cares?
No, but not even that. It's like, it's just, as long as I'm high, as long as I'm smoking pot,
yeah.
She'll tire eventually.
Okay, guys who smoke a lot of weed can be in a perpetual holding pattern.
Right, they don't sweat anything.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, Drew...
Yeah.
Had an abortion, the guy's upset, she's seeing someone new.
I'll do that?
All right.
That one, yeah.
All right. All that after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. Man, that's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right. Well, we had a mild summer, but now it's kicking us in the nuts. And,
in Los Angeles, yes.
Yeah.
Horribly.
Yeah. And what I don't like about the heat is the wildlife springs to life.
I noticed
It's like
that.
the ants just start going crazy. Like everything starts going crazy. Everything hits the streets.
Yeah.
And people start hanging out and going nuts. And I got ants. Got like crazy ants. I had ants in my microwave tonight. And there's certain places they're supposed to be like ant free, like is nothing holy kind of thing, and microwave. Ants in the microwave. I don't know how you get into the microwave if you're an ant. That goddamn thing is sealed. And then I decided, well, I was going to heat some Indian food up, and I thought, screw them. I'm just turning the thing on. Didn't seem to have any effect on them at all.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, doesn't seem to bother them.
Wow.
I don't think there's enough of them to be bothered by the
last ant
microwave.
seed we had, I found them going into my freezer.
Really?
And going in a pile, a pyramid of them going in, freezing, and it's crazy.
In the freezer? What are we going to do with these ants?
know.
We got to do something with these ants. What's up? What do they want? Someone's got to negotiate with
I
these
thought we
ants.
built our house in some sort of ant burial ground or something, some sort of, a sacred territory. They clearly intent on moving us out.
It's just there seems to be no possible way to eradicate ants, and there's no space that they cannot permeate.
Strangely, ours have been under control this summer. First time.
I have
I don't know why.
ants in my liver. They've gotten that far into me. They're in places where there's no food. I'm watching TV. It's crawling on my head. What's going on? We've got to do something with these ants. And when you're flying when you're in the airplane, and here's the whole thing: no one wants to spray poison everywhere and dump poison everywhere, and it never really seems to work. And then you start spraying the crap everywhere, and you're spraying it all. It's in the kitchen, it's all over the food and the glasses and everything. And the animals get into it. So here's the whole thing. Then you fly and you start looking through that Sky Mall catalog.
Yeah.
And there they have like ultrasonic stuff. And you take this thing and you plug it in and it shows a picture. It's a drawing of like roaches and, termites and gophers just sprinting away from the sound. Yeah. Sound is illustrated by making these sort of half circles that get bigger and emanate from one spot. But they're hauling ass the other direction. Can't we work something out? I mean, I guess the deal is if you can handle a minute in the microwave next to Adam's Indian food, there's really nothing where it's going to run off a couple AAA batteries.
Yeah, I think that's
that you're going to hang around your neck. That's going to work.
I think that's about
There's
right.
not enough nervous system in these beasts to work. But can't someone come up with some kind of ultrasonic something that just makes them go the other direction?
They have these things now that are used for humans. They're going to use as shields to repel people, like the way we use tear gas.
Really?
Yeah, they have them where you literally like burns you when you come up too close.
Really?
But I can't imagine.
Maybe that'll work.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Just spray that across your yard.
Wait a minute. I think when George Clinton came in here, the godfather of funk,
Yeah.
I think he had that.
No, that was just him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was just B.O.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that wasn't some sort of invisible force field that repelled people?
Well, yes.
Yes.
but
yes.
not of the same type I'm
How
talking
do we
about.
know he wasn't working with the military and he just never said
Well,
anything? You can't talk about those kind of
And
experiments.
indeed, it could be sort of shrouded in the...
B.O.?
Yeah, just sort of make it seem like
It
it's
is
B.O.
true, because I did get close to him. My eyes started tearing up. And
Yeah.
I had to turn. I had to avert my gaze.
90-degree head aversion. It's good.
Yeah. I had to duck and cover. Yeah. All right. Now let's work on that with the ants. I just want something I can plug. Matt, how much would you pay, Drew? Just something you plug in, and no mice, no ants, no roaches,
Yeah,
no
they're good.
spiders. Just spiders everywhere. Spiders going nuts.
Oh, your new house can be good.
Oh,
with
they're
spiders.
all over
Yeah,
the
it's
place.
gonna be good.
They're all over. They, again, like
Your
I
house
said,
is going to look like the set of a haunted mansion in a couple months.
everyone gives that speech. Oh, the spiders, they eat the bad. Yeah, what? They do nothing. All they do is sit on my ceiling and give me the stink eyes. They have like 70 eyes, and they're all giving me the stink eye. Go eat something. What do you eat, by the way? Once in a while they go outside and they get a moth or something. But what's inside the house that they're noshing on? No? What do they eat inside the house?
Nothing that I've seen.
All right. I got to work on that thing, Drew. CT,
Yeah.
you're 18?
Yes, I am.
You had an abortion?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Now you're with a new guy.
Well, it's kind of a strange story. I slept with this guy. It was my first time ever sleeping with anybody. and I ended up getting pregnant. Like, well, obviously, I had an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy's really rad, and he's like, I'm not attached to him or anything, but I'm friends with all of his friends and everything. And now I started kind of seeing this other guy, and it's been about a month, and I don't know, like, how I'm supposed to act now, and if I should be seeing someone, or if that's slutty, or I don't know.
Wait a second.
Either CT is really healthy or really screwed up. I can't quite decide yet.
I'm going to go screwed up.
Not
Maybe
necessarily.
a little bit of both.
Well, here's the deal. So you managed to maintain your virginity till 18.
Yeah.
You slept with some guy you genuinely like, but you know you're not going to have a relationship with, right?
He doesn't
Because
want.
he doesn't reciprocate, and you're being realistic about that, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to have another boyfriend if that's what you want.
There you go.
That's not weird at all. Like, I love these guys to death, and I don't want to, like, disrespect them in any way, or...
No, they will experience relief when you have a boyfriend.
Disrespect? What do you mean you love these guys?
No, I mean, like, they're... Like, I love who they are, and I love them as people, and I love being friends with them and hanging out with them.
The guy,
Are they is a band or something?
the guy who had sex with you, you mean?
Yeah, and all of his friends. Like, we all, like, started hanging out, I guess.
Yeah, but you getting a boyfriend is going to be a relief to him.
Are you sure? Like, it's not at all weird or, like, slutty at all?
Only if he wants to keep having sex with you.
Which is not at all. Like,
No, so
He
he's going to be
doesn't?
relieved. He's going to know you're kind of into him. He's going to be relieved when you actually have a boyfriend.
Why does he have a girlfriend?
oh, he's, like, sleeping with other people, I know.
All
Just
right.
make
And
him
why
around.
not you? He doesn't want to sleep with you anymore?
Oh, we don't want to sleep with each other. It's
He
more
doesn't-
like a friend
they-
thing now.
Now, let me answer the question. No, he doesn't want to sleep with her anymore.
He doesn't.
No.
But neither do I, so it's a mutual thing.
Is he in a
All
band or
right.
something?
Yeah. What's up?
What do you
CT?
mean?
Is he in a band or something?
Oh, no. He's just one of those really rad people. I don't know.
All right.
Friends are bands. They're pretty rad.
Here's the problem, CT. You're into this guy still.
Yeah, big time.
More as like a friend thing. Like,
No, stop.
No.
Who do you think you're talking to here?
No,
Come
you're
on.
in
big
you're
time.
into him.
If he reciprocated and said, he called you tonight and said, you know what, I'm in love with you and want you to stay with me as long as possible.
Oh,
Well, obviously, because, like, he's the
Well, not obviously, not friends, not if I'm just a friend of
No.
his. You wouldn't treat a friend obviously like that.
What do you
It's
mean?
not obvious at all if you're just a friend.
look, you're in love with the guy.
Well, obviously, there's some attachment because he's the first person I ever slept with, but it's not
Yeah.
like at all.
No, but look, no. Yes, it is. Who are you kidding?
Why would you say that, Lily? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Well, we read it on you. That's why.
It's
you know,
okay.
that's-
It's all right, whatever. It's all right. But you need to move on and get
You
a real
need to move
relationship.
on.
Have a real relationship.
But it's like, okay, though, it won't come off as, like, weird or anything, right?
What do you care? This guy doesn't care.
Here's the problem. Drew,
Yeah.
go back to that place where you worried so much about what someone who doesn't care cares about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
And that's what it is. It's like, oh, you know,
like, it's painful.
Dread,
Oh, no.
dread,
Yeah, it's dread.
dread.
Yeah. And add a sex relationship into that.
No.
You know, so,
Oh, the humanity. Now, here's the thing. You are pining for this person.
in a way.
Yeah.
I'm not as bad as some get, but yes.
You can be realistic and pine.
Yes.
I mean, you can be completely realistic and understand that this person it's unrequited love. He's not interested, or her, or whoever's not interested in you in the way you're interested in them, and still have deep feelings for them. Mm-hmm. It's
And
hard
for
to
the
shut
most,
those things,
I think for the most
feelings
part,
down.
women deal better with that than men. They convince themselves out of it in some more flexible way.
Right.
Men, it's just they're rigid.
Yeah.
It becomes like an obsessional.
Okay, it's getting cathartic now, Drew. Please stop. You're scaring Chris. Chris, yes?
He wasn't
Okay.
listening.
He wasn't
Don't worry.
listening.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Adam,
So-
your friend? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right, here's...
Adam, Chris, your friend?
I don't know who
No,
Chris is.
Chris, yeah.
All right,
Best friend, man.
Okay, buddy. Come on, give me a warm-up.
All right.
So, okay, you have feelings. They don't reciprocate the feelings, and then you're worried about how they're going to feel about you doing stuff because in the back of your mind, there's this. It's like you got a lottery ticket chance, and you're not going to throw the lottery ticket away before they call the numbers. Even though we're saying to you, it's 1 in a billion. Throw it away and move on.
Not only that, but there is a little bit of a perceptual distortion, which is, I'm thinking so much about this guy. He's everything. I must, something must come, I must
Yes.
figure on his
Yes.
radar too.
No, because every
Yeah.
goddamn movie that's on talks about destiny
Ugh.
and about things that were meant to be and love at first sight and soulmates and all that nonsense. It makes you think you can sort of you can want it bad enough for the two of you.
No.
And believe me,
now it's getting cathartic for you.
There's somebody out there that feels that way about the CT.
Sure.
And
But she ain't interested.
Yeah.
That's the comedy of that. That is, what was God thinking about? He arranged all the relationships like that.
Yeah.
And he made the motivational priorities of men and women at their most different.
Yeah.
During prime reproductive years.
Well, we're going to find out one day, Drew.
We are? Mm-hmm. When we meet up with them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We ascend to heaven. Doreen?
Hello?
You're 21?
Where's she going?
I sure am.
What's up?
Well, I've been taking Vicodin for about last year or so.
Good
And
times.
just recently, in the last 6 months, I realized that my sex drive is just about zero.
Opiates will do that. They just take it away.
Really?
They also can screw with your period, too. You can lose your periods and stuff. You have that happening yet?
Yeah, actually, just in the last couple of weeks. That's funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've stepped up the dosing. What are you taking, about 20 a day or so?
A little less than that.
Yeah. So you're up there, and that there you
How
go.
the hell? Drew tells me he has patients that take 100 Vicodin a day.
I had one take 100. My average, by the time Doreen gets to me, she'll be taking 30 to 50.
30 to 50.
That's
and
my
what do you fit now?
She's a
15 or 18? She's a little less.
She's 20.
What are you at, Doreen? Huh?
What'd you say?
Well, how many do you take a day?
Depends on the milligrams. If they're, 500s, it take about 10 to 15.
Mm-hmm. How do you get them?
On the street. I have a source.
Really? And where?
Have a score.
I know, I said I have a source.
A source.
Oh, you have a source.
Yes.
Drew, how, by the way, hold on a second. How does this work with the drug companies? I mean, speak candidly, please. I don't know what percentage of Vicodin are given to people that don't really need Vicodin. I mean, a lot through prescription, and then just when you have, like, let's put it this way: you create a product. That product is going to go to per person after they have an ankle surgery or dental ortho surgery or something like that, and they're going to take a guy like me. I take 4 a year for whatever, varies, whatever. Someone like this is eating 30 a day or 25 a day or 50 a day every day. Yeah. I mean, you get a few of these drug garbage disposals going, and the product is, think how much product is being moved, obviously they're aware of it. Are they aware of it like cigarette companies are aware of what they do, so they put the do not smoke on the package and then just happily sell them away to the...
Yeah, they are not involved in what happens with their product. They're just involved in distributing it as the market demands.
If all illegal consumption of something like Vicodin went away,
probably 20%, maybe 30%.
30%, but that translates into millions of dollars, right?
It'd be nice if they would, contribute to the treatment process or something. Be nice.
And they can't control it any better than what they're doing? I don't understand. It goes to pharmacies. Does it get stolen from pharmacies?
It gets internationally and web companies,
I know,
websites.
But obviously they could control that, couldn't they?
It's hard. It's very hard. It's hard. I can't keep drugs off my chemical dependency unit. You know what I mean?
Really?
Oh, it's impossible. But
got
addicts
any
find
samples
ways.
for me? What do you got in the sample department?
Well, thank you for at least asking for samples, not just asking me to score for you.
Score some samples, dude. Well, I say samples. I mean like 30 samples of 5, and they should be free.
That's why you only take 4 Vicodin prescribed a year.
The
rest of the time it's just samples.
No, all I'm saying is your Pfizer or Upjohn or whoever makes who makes Vicodin?
I think it's like pharmacy. I don't want to say because I don't know who it is, but it's somebody like not a usual company.
Okay, they make them. They make millions of tablets a year. They're allocated. This is going. Obviously, they can't just start throwing them around.
In the rest of the world.
No, okay, the rest of the world, but
so they get them. They ship them over here. You don't need prescriptions in a lot of parts of the world.
All right,
so
but okay. I just can't believe they couldn't control. If they controlled it, it would mean shipping half the product.
How about them not worrying so much about controlling, just contributing to the treatment process? Because the addicts will find the drug. They'll find. Listen, I'd rather take Vicodin than shoot stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well,
Get treatment during.
It's just the idea that the people are taking 40, 50 a day.
I know.
Where are you getting all this? It's a pharmaceutical. I don't know. I'm naive. I thought you had to go to a doctor or a pharmacist.
Well, they do. You say the right. Doctors are being threatened with legal action, not just lawsuits, criminal action if they don't prescribe enough pain pills.
Really?
That's crazy.
All right. We'll take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back after this. Oh, yeah. Get it on. Yeah. Yeah, it's Loveline. I'm Ace. It's my partner, Dr. Drew. You ready to hop back on the phones and help America?
Let's go. Here we go.
All right, here
break
we go.
Break it down. Come on, let's go.
Let's break it down
Let's go.
now. All right, here we go. Kendall on line 5. What's happening, baby doll? 25 years of age.
Yes. Well, I'm having some problems in my relationships, and it's been going on for quite a long time. And I'm wondering if it could be related to a personality disorder.
Okay, interesting question.
Well, basically, I date two types of men. I'm a student, and I've dated men that are my age and in college. And those relationships never work out because I tend to be extremely demanding and overbearing, and they run away screaming relatively quickly. And I never really care about them or enjoy the relationship very much. And then, I'm sorry?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay. And then I date older men, 40 to 45, and fall madly in love with them. And, of course, the feelings are not reciprocated. They're just in a different place in their life.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's causing it or
That
what.
different place, by the way, is called not being in junior college.
Yeah, not junior college, actually. I'm mastering at UCLA, but
Ooh.
yeah. So anyway, these guys are all very successful and intelligent, but the relationships are just completely dysfunctional. And
Well, so you either abandon or set yourself up for abandonment.
I was abandoned by my father.
Right. So you're reenacting that trauma, and character disorders that are for which abandonment is a core issue. Yes, or the things what I call cluster B personality disorders, like borderline personality disorder. One thing about borderlines is their relationships are overly intense and can't be really maintained. Intimacy is an extremely dangerous place for you. A lot of chaos in your relationships and a lot of difficulty sustaining relationships.
That's cluster B.
Yeah.
I think I have a cluster F.
Yes, you do. You have a rare
Cluster
form
F?
of cluster F. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything seems to be a cluster F
Yes,
with me.
yes, it does. It's amazing.
Hey, Kendall.
Yes.
So how about a little treatment there?
Focus on a little therapy. How about
Because
that?
you're locked into this reenactment trauma stuff where you're either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried therapy. I've gone to two therapists. One I ended up dating, and the other one.
That's a bad sign.
What a
Yeah.
delight.
That is a bad sign.
Yeah.
So that's not only not having gone to therapy, that's making things worse. And the other, if you stayed with for less than 8 years, you didn't go.
Yeah.
This is not something that's going to go away quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to think these poor guys that are dating her in college. College guys just have nothing to offer. I'm trying to think of like what college guys have to offer, and I thought really good-looking college guys will be fine, and then you're sort of crazy atypical personality guys. The guys have started a business and are sort of successful and still going to college. Like these guys are DJing at some club or something like that. But your general college guy, you just got nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
You got nothing. I mean, I was just sort of thinking about being 21, 22. Just not even going to college, just driving a piece of ass truck.
In a way, you've got more not going to college.
No.
Because at least you've got some life experience.
How dare you? No, I'll tell you why you don't. Because in college, at least there's chicks.
Yeah.
Maybe they want nothing to do with you, but just through proximity, you're going to get something. You're 21-year-old guy swinging a hammer, cleaning a carpet. You just work with a bunch of guys from Guatemala. Now you're nothing. And you go out to some bar on the weekend, and it's like, yeah, that's your piece-ass pickup truck. Oh, how many roommates do you have? What about dental insurance? You don't? No. You got nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing you're bringing.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Sheesh.
Yeah, this is why I'm mad at Dr. Phil's kid.
Oh, yeah. You must hate him.
Driving a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Remember when he told us? I said, what kind of car did he told me what kind of car he drove in college? 355 Ferrari. Almost strangled the guy. Yeah. Writing books. Writing books with the same title as Dad's book is, but just replacing adult with teen. Really? All right. Now he's hosting a TV show. Drew seething.
Not seething.
Beside himself.
Actually, I feel kind of sorry for him.
Yeah.
No,
all that poontang in the Ferraris. Woo! Chris, could you imagine driving a Ferrari, having chicks up the wazoo, and money coming out of your ears?
But talking about stuff.
Actually, I can imagine. Yeah.
You can, really?
But talking about stuff you really don't know what you're talking about and trying to represent yourself.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be difficult.
Hey, listen, let me finish with Kendall because we've got to go to break. But the deal is, do not go to a therapist you're attracted to or you like. It's going to be an unpleasant, uncomfortable experience for you, and that's what needs to be worked through.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Should we take a break?
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, Drew, speak to Rachel? Diane. Boyfriend of 5 years has no sex drive. It's on testosterone.
Good times.
All that after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right there, Drew. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Adam? Break it down.
Good? We need to get it on.
Here we go.
Got to get it on.
Let's get it on.
Got to get it on now. All right. Let's go. Let's break it down. I like a nice home improvement question tonight.
All right.
How about it? Who's got a home improvement question? And listen, phone screener Brian, I don't want any chicken-ass calls about wax buildup or anything. I want a goddamn home improvement question.
How to put a room on or something?
Yeah, how to put a room on.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one.
Put a room
I have a
on.
question.
Yeah.
I have a hillside there. If I were going to try to create a pad, like a dirt, you know what I mean? Like another level there.
What do I look like, Bob Vila?
Okay.
Why don't you get a contract?
Okay, there you go.
All right, here we go.
Good advice.
Diane?
Yes.
Drew's been hypothetically building on his hillside for 5 years now. Diane, I keep telling him just go ahead and do it, but he won't do it.
No, I've reconsidered. I'm just going to put dirt down there, a retaining wall.
It costs money. That's the problem.
Wouldn't that be better than the deck?
I'll tell you the problem with Drew is things cost money, so he can't move. He's paralyzed. He wants to do stuff, and then he realizes, oh, what do you mean, material, labor? That costs money? Oh, well.
Forget
it. Go ahead, Diane.
I wanted to ask the doctor about testosterone, constantly working out, taking a bunch of supplements, how it affects the sex drive and the attitude.
It makes them irritable, labile, like up and down. Eventually,
labile means up and down?
Yeah, eventually depressed, and eventually shuts the sex drive down completely.
Oh, completely.
But first it turns it all up, and then it shuts it down.
Well, that's steroids or that's testosterone?
Testosterone is an androgenic male steroid.
Yeah.
So,
well,
yes.
Testosterone that he's ordering, I don't think it's steroids.
Testosterone is a steroid.
It is. And it's just the same as any other steroid?
Any other steroid. Just a very powerful steroid.
Carries the same weight.
There's some have a little more androgenic effects, some have a little more anabolic effects, but testosterone is...
What's the difference between androgenic and anabolic?
Anabolic is male. Anabolic is build up. Androgenic is male.
Androgenic. So one is to build up, the other is from a male.
Right, make more masculine.
Right.
And they both...
Aren't they all the same?
They're these little, I don't know how they decide which mix they want to get in there, but obviously androgenic will build muscle, but some of them build mass in addition to muscle,
Right. All right. Diane?
But it's all going to give him strokes and heart attacks and liver disease, and kidney disease.
And by the way, people, women constantly, or men or whoever, constantly, women complain about, oh, look at her. She's got the boob job. What about the guys that are on the juice?
Yeah.
For us poor guys. When we hit the beach, these guys got veins coming out of their calves and foreheads and stuff.
Yeah. Just to look around those. How many of those guys that were Mr. Olympias and things, maybe Arnold maybe being an exception, they don't seem to be around at 50 and 60. A lot of them just vanish.
Or they just get that scary gay thing going.
No, they die.
They're all leathery.
A lot of them die.
Oh, that's AIDS. Yeah. And by the way, go to the gym. You got guys in there that would have won Mr. Olympia in like 1965.
Oh, yeah, without steroids.
Oh, these guys are clerks.
Yeah.
No, not without steroids.
Oh, well, with it they would have killed, yeah.
No. Listen to me. Here's my point is I said go to the gym today.
Yeah.
you see guys who would have won Mr. Olympia 1965.
What I'm saying,
Oh,
amongst those guys, even those who aren't taking the juice could have taken it down. Those with the juice, forget it. It's just
No, I'm just saying it's the juice.
Yeah. Well,
These guys are
just
incredible.
Forget it. Yeah, forget it.
Yeah. So what about us? That's our fake boobs.
I know, except our stuff actually kills you.
Yeah, well, we're not on the... Yeah, but when it comes to attracting the opposite sex, we should get some credit for not being on the juice.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. We should be held up at a higher form.
Yeah, we're all natural, ladies. Yeah. I didn't just get these love handles. You know, you're not just born with love handles. You got to work at it.
Worked them out, yeah.
Yeah. Rachel,
Yeah, hi.
you're 18?
Yes, I'm 18.
What's happening?
Re-
You know what's weird? Steroids never really helped boxing that much. The guys on the juice
That is
doesn't really do
interesting,
anything
yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. There's too much rhythm involved with it, or too much speed, or too much something. It's just no one has really figured it out right.
Or maybe the guys that really do the juice aren't into the boxing.
No, I think they're looking for an edge,
Yeah.
you know, in a competitive arena. It doesn't seem to do them.
Certainly helps in baseball, football.
Yeah. And maybe it would one day in boxing, but it doesn't seem to do it.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you know, the last guy who got tossed out for being on the juice, I can't remember his name, but he lost a couple of years ago to De La Hoya. He got knocked out by De La Hoya. Then he got suspended for a year for being on the juice.
Interesting.
So you look great. You get knocked out by the guy who's not on the juice. Yeah? All right. Rachel,
yeah.
what's up?
I have a question. I've been having sex with my boyfriend for probably 3 months or something.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, it's starting to hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Where?
it feels like I've gotten tighter.
Mm-hmm.
Is there pain just at the initiation of sex, or?
Yeah, it feels like the first time I've had sex every time we have sex.
Huh. And then does it loosen up after a while? That could be good, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, and then it's fine.
Then it's fine. So it's right at the beginning, and then you're okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is usually, as much as anything, that tends to be an anxiety symptom, a muscular contraction that causes that.
Well, it's either that or lubrication, right?
Lubrication has something to do with it sometimes. Is that a problem?
No, it's fine.
Well,
What do you think she's thinking?
I think she's thinking like a good multi-grade
Right.
from
That's
Chief
what I'm afraid
Auto
she's
Parts.
thinking.
I mean, are you as moist as you normally are or were these
I'm
days?
the same. What I was thinking originally, because we've talked about it, and he said originally at the beginning he was still nervous because it was his first time with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't fully hard the first month or so. But then recently he started getting harder when we were doing it.
No way.
Month or so.
No way.
Wait a minute. And by the way, I imagine, like, when you're not fully erect,
You don't get in.
and you're trying to have sex.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
You ever have the drawstring pull out of your sweatpants?
Yeah.
You're trying to fish it
Oh.
back through that. That's kind of what it's the same motion. It's like a horrible. It's like a bad dream. It's like running insane, trying to fish your penis through that small opening. It's bending. You can only get a little bit in at a time. Usually your fingers like stuff.
You can have coat hangers.
It's bad when you're loading a vagina with your penis. Like like you're
packing.
Yeah, you're packing. Like you're a magician who's getting set up.
You're putting those handkerchiefs into the hat.
The one that keeps pulling out,
Into
never
the
ending.
sleeve,
Yeah,
into
just
the
from
sleeve,
filling
yeah.
it into my sleeve.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a bad sign. That is bad.
It's just bad times.
That's
Again,
bad times.
cathartic, Adam.
That's
Getting a little
bad.
cathartic for
That's
you.
bad.
I felt it. I felt your pain.
Bad times.
It never happened to me, but I felt your pain.
Yeah, especially when you start. I would start with the middle of the penis. Stuff it in, taco it, fold it in half, shove it in, and I would use once in a while I'd use like one of those shoe horses with the shoe horns with the horse's head on it.
Use the horse's head?
Yeah, the horse's
Yeah,
head.
yeah, of course.
Smart. I'd hold the bamboo part. Yeah.
Well, you have one of your friends do it at a distance. You just gonna.
Yeah, you'd be back a few feet.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any answer for Rachel over here?
Rachel, is there anything else going on? Are you nervous? Is the relationship going okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
You want any medication? Anything else changed?
No,
Nothing.
Nothing has changed for you.
No.
And how long have you been having this discomfort?
Probably 3 weeks.
Let's assume it's going to go away.
Okay. How about you use some lubrication?
We are.
You are.
Yeah.
You is.
We're using lubricated condoms, and I am completely wet.
That's nice. Yes, Drew? What's up?
Have you changed condom brands or anything like that?
Nope, exact
Nothing
same.
like that. All right.
All right. Is he giving you sufficient foreplay?
Yes.
All right. It's going to be fine.
All right. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all gonna come out in the wash. Yeah, no problems. Yeah?
Yeah, good time.
Come on, let's get it on.
There we go. Break it
We gotta
down.
get it on. Let's break it down. Let's get it on. Anna,
Yes.
you're 20?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
I'm taking orthotricycline low birth pills, and I ran out, and I need to start a new packet tomorrow. And I wanted to know if it made a difference if I started taking Desigen instead.
Which one?
Desigen. The first ones I got prescribed by a doctor, and the second ones are my sister's. Does it matter if I take?
I'd have to go look up Desigen. I mean, which one you on? What's your first pill? Your current pill?
Orthotricycline low.
Well, this does not sound like a tricyclic pill you're switching over to. So
Why?
yes,
Because it has tri in there?
yeah, I would say try something. So Desigen is probably a low dose, just a monocyclic pill. I gotta look it up to tell you exactly what it
Turns
is.
out
but
that's a hemorrhoid cream.
no, I don't
she's
think so. I don't
Yeah.
think so. But no, yes, it would make a big difference. So don't do that. Do not take other people's medication, even
Yeah.
birth control pills. Not a good idea.
Unless there's that.
And by the way, how hard is it to call a doctor and get a prescription tomorrow, Anna?
Well,
Why is
I
that
was gonna
impossible?
say, you shouldn't take other people's meds unless it has that picture of the martini glass tilted over and then the
No-
the bar
no martini
throw it.
glass, yeah.
Yeah, that means no drinking, and then that means game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
So
I like the sleepy one, too. I'm attracted. Like, the two labels I like are the no boozing one and then the sleepy-eyed one. I go, uh-oh, that guy's falling asleep. That could be me. I
better
could be
be on
falling
that.
asleep. I got to get on.
Can't have that. But Anna, why can't you call a doctor tomorrow morning and get a prescription?
Yeah,
I
you
got to
do
ask her.
that.
Come on.
All right,
I got to
go
know what
ask
the
her.
problem is with that.
Go ask her.
Anna, why can't you call a doctor and get a prescription first thing in the morning?
okay.
Why couldn't you do that?
Well, because I don't have money to go get it, and hers, because she's pregnant now, so they're free. And I was just going to start taking hers tomorrow.
Well, then check with your doctor and see if they mind that. And maybe they'll have samples for you at the doctor's office and give them to you for free.
Wait, your sister's pregnant now?
Yeah, so she's not taking them anymore.
Oh, the pills did a great job for her. And,
Well, no, that was planned.
oh,
She
okay.
has these, like, extra.
How old is she?
She's 25.
Oh, okay. And, okay. Yeah. All right. Listen there, buddy. We got to, you're worth it. You got to go see the doctor.
Or just listen. Ask him for samples. Doctors will have
Will
free.
they?
Yes.
Yeah, but then everyone goes in for samples
Well,
and you get
try to
screwed.
keep around. And then, or ask if he or she minds you switching to this Desigen. I doubt they'll have you do that. But and then this Planned Parenthood.
All right. All right. Let's go back to the phones. Speak to Anna, who's 21. Anna,
Hello.
what's happening, baby girl?
Okay, I was just wondering, could you have a relationship without being physical or sexually attracted to a person?
Yeah.
Well, no,
I'm having one with someone I don't know right now.
Well, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Engineer Chris.
He, though, is having a physical relationship with Adam, strangely enough.
Yeah.
But forget the theory. We don't want to discuss any more theories tonight.
Yeah.
What's happening with you?
Well, okay, I've been dating this guy for 2.5 years, and when we first started dating, he kind of gave me the ultimatum, like, good friend to me, you know? He kind of gave me the ultimatum, either we date or we're never going to see each other again. So I was like, I can't let him go. So I started dating him and stuff, and we had fun. And last week I went on vacation, and I cheated on him to a guy that I thought was attracted. And, like, since I came back, I told him, you know, and he was mad at first, and then he forgave me, and, like, it makes me feel horrible, you know, because he still wants to work things out, and I'm just like...
All right, hold on a second.
You're
there.
done.
She never started.
Yeah, just get the end. Be honest to him and
when
yourself.
you say you cheated, what do you mean? Did you have sex?
No, it was pretty close, but no.
What'd you have, oral sex?
Yeah.
Why did you tell your boyfriend?
I felt because we're totally honest with each other.
Yeah, it's got to be totally honest.
Right.
Yeah,
sure. You're such a saint.
Thanks.
Yeah, you got to, let's just look at honesty for a second, and let's just look at this sort of righteous thing that everyone has. You're such a righteous person, you're such a honest person, such a forthright person, that you'll go ahead and blow a guy in Cancun and then come back and tell your boyfriend all about it. If you were such an honest person, you wouldn't be blowing the guy. It's not the same person.
And really, by the way, wouldn't the honest move to be to come back and immediately break up with your boyfriend? To go, look, this relationship is not working.
No.
To be honest with you, I can't go on. That's honest.
I'm going to take it a step further. You're actually bad, and bad, which is, here's the way people look at it, which is, well, I did a bad thing by having oral with this stranger on vacation.
So I'm going to get forgiveness.
But I then did a good thing by being honest with my partner, so it's a wash. It's a push. No, here's what it is. You did a bad thing by blowing the stranger. Mm-hmm. You did another bad thing by then going and spilling the details to your partner. And then thirdly, you're walking around with your head held high, claiming you're a righteous person, which is actually a third bad thing. Right. It's like Clinton. He gets sucked off by a junior secretary, and then he's so proud.
What did he get now? I'm sorry, I missed that part in the CBS in the evening news.
I'm not sure it's the word they use. He rapes an intern with a Havana, and then goes and meets with his spiritual folks.
Right.
He goes to church and they work it out.
Right.
Yeah, right. Please, like I said, the guy who's actually spiritual, or the person that actually cares, doesn't do the raping with the cigar in the first place.
Right. Or if he does, take some serious action immediately.
Now you have...
Because it means something.
You have cheater and sociopath, whereas before you just had cheater.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's refine this even further. Sometimes people don't realize how unhappy they are, or how trapped or whatever, their relationship isn't working, and when they cheat, that should be their message, that things absolutely categorically are not working. If you are married, you immediately get help. If you are not married, you immediately break up.
When a chick cheats, especially. When a chick cheats, that's it. Guy, a little bit of a biological mandate, especially younger guys. Guy goes on vacation, starts boozing, gets caught up in the moment. He can cheat. And by the way, that guy's coming home with a big bouquet of flowers. And I got you the macadamia nuts dipped in chocolate and a laying a ukulele. Here.
Can I cook you dinner?
You went to Mexico. No, I went by Hawaii to grab you some junk, too. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, and then he shuts his leg. You'll know he cheated because he talks too much.
And he's doubling down on everything.
What'd you do? Not much. Nothing. Just, a lot early. Starts blaming one of his friends.
Yeah. Oh, that's Stu. He's such an idiot. He was such a pain.
I said, no. Stu said, when to go. I said, we got to get an early start. So Stu and I was longboarding most of the time, and then just, a lot of Sports Center, the cable. I watch TV from inside the hotel room.
Again, ladies, it's not the guy that's distant or having trouble orgasming that's going to be the cheater.
No.
Right? It's the guy that's doubling down on everything and talking too much.
Right. Yeah, watch the guy.
Yeah.
Comes home. I would love, here's what I'd love to do, Drew.
Yeah.
I would love to get some data on guys who come home from a business trip or from a vacation without their significant other, wife, girlfriend, whoever, who bring fairly lavish gifts. And those who cheat.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it takes a guy with brass huevos the size of Texas to go out, bang a few strippers, and come home with nothing.
That'd be a rare guy.
Well, I picked you up a Smirnoff bottle at the duty-free place at LAX, but as you know, I'm a Smirnoff.
But that's why we as guys don't trust the guys that they're lavish with this guy. It's like doesn't. Yeah. Hey, what is he up to? He's up to something.
All right, so I'm going to yell at Anna a little more. Anna?
Uh-huh.
All right, so you're done with this guy. You never really were into him.
But why can't I just let go? That's what I'm, like, I don't know if there's more, because it's, I told him, we should break up. That's, but...
Yeah, because here's the deal. You've only been abandoned in your life. You've only been let go. You've never done the letting go, and that's too painful to put somebody else in that position. In other words, being broken up with is painful to you, therefore you wouldn't put somebody else in that position. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, you can't bring it upon yourself to do it. So you're going to do all these horrible things to sort of make it happen.
Right. And the problem with this guy is he's, has a slinky first spine, and he won't do it, and that turns you off even more.
And so you get more angry, more resentful, and do more awful things.
Right.
Make sense?
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't. You see, the thing is that I don't. He said, like, you know what? It's gonna hurt me. I don't want to be with you anymore. And I'm just like, no, you can't. You know, you can't leave me.
All right, just look, break up. I'm sorry.
She didn't hear a word we said.
Nah, well, the line's bad, and so is her brain. But here's the whole thing. Drew, there's this, like, detox thing that a lot of people don't want to get off whatever they're addicted to because of that whole detoxing thing, that whole coming down. I mean, they're all freaked out about that period of time where, they're having to, go without. And then a few years ago, someone was floating this thing where we'll give you some drugs, we'll put you to sleep, essentially, we'll put you in this sort of suspended state.
But then people have the misconception that will cure their addiction.
A few weeks will go by, your body will somehow, or 4 days will go by, your body will lose its dependency on these, and then you wake up, you feel good. We need this for breaking up with people.
Yeah.
We need to
rapid human detox.
Rapid
relationship detox.
We just pump you full of sedatives. We give you like a morphine drip, and we play surf movies on some sort of overhead.
No, I know how it's going to work. You give them Amitol, which is truth serum.
Amitol, yeah.
And then you bring in the significant other.
Wasn't sodium pentothal, didn't that used to be the truth serum?
Yeah, it was really Amitol. Really, that's
where we go. What would happen if I took an Amitol?
God only knows. Oh, the things that we might find out. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. There'll be people buried in your house, for Christ's sake.
Does it just make you sloppy? Is it like a Quaalude?
Yeah, it's like Quaalude, kind of.
You just get...
and you get
cute.
Yeah, you
that
get
kind of stupid.
You get kind of...
I mean, you call it truth serum, but it's just because you're like when
not
you drink
defended.
too much,
Yeah,
you're sort of stupid. You start talking about stuff you shouldn't.
Basically.
I gotta get one of those.
And it's not considered a great technique anymore.
Yeah, really? But you get a nice buzz?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you grab me one of those? See,
it's IV.
What? IV?
Yeah.
Okay, give me the back.
Yeah.
I'll administer it on the ride home.
Fantastic.
Here, okay. So what was I saying, Drew? Oh, yeah, this would be good. Detox. Because Anna's 21. She's in the middle of one of these crappy relationships that 21-year-olds get into where it goes on for too long and no one's got the balls to break up and they can't do it and everyone feels like crap. These guys just need to go under for a week and wake up with this person cleansed from their body.
Be great.
Yeah. All right. Worried about being seductive with boyfriend, that sex sucks, wine too much, huh? What is this?
Melanie.
And what is this call?
I don't quite get it, but...
Melanie?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, you guys aren't understanding what I was trying to tell the guy earlier.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Pretty much, my boyfriend and I have just been having sex for a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And when it started, I was, like, into it because it was, like, built up, the anticipation of it. And so the first, month was fun, but now it's kind of turned into, I guess the best way for me to explain it is, for me, a theatrical, act. All I'm worried about is making sure he's turned on and...
So you're done. Mm-hmm. You're either done with this guy or you've got some intimacy problems. Those are your two options.
Okay.
Well, maybe both.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, are you not turned on by him anymore?
I guess not completely.
How come?
I don't know. I guess I'm having some things just feeling like he's not going anywhere in life, and I guess
all right.
The relationship kind of started off that I was really enjoying the attention I was getting,
and
now it's just kind of like I don't really need your attention anymore.
You want a real relationship? Perfect.
Well, he's a loser, right?
Yeah.
What's he do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
How old is he?
20.
Yeah. Hey, guys, it's such a horrible no man's land when you're 20. Especially, Drew, you're complaining. You were in college. You're not in college. You just bounce. Here's your big plan. Yeah, I know a guy at the video store. He's going to let me fill out an application. Oh, chick get wet hearing about that. Some stupid plan about nothing. It's always somebody you know, some friend of somebody. Your dad's buddy owns a construction outfit. He might be able to.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
They don't do anything for chicken. No money, no juice.
Yeah.
Women love a little juice.
Mm-hmm.
You got no juice when you're 20. Now, see, what you had at 20 is hypothetical juice.
No, I had no.
No, you had juice. I'm going to college. I'm going to be a physician like my daddy.
Yeah, and that's nerd juice.
You had
That's
nerd
negative juice.
So no, you look at it that way, but you had potential for juice. You were building a stairway to juice heaven.
Believe me, that. All right, we'll talk off the air.
All right,
Have a conversation
Very
about
sad.
that.
All right, it's going to get sad.
Yeah.
We got to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, yo, Loveline. Yeah. Get my stool under me.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. No one thought about naming a stool. A stool is, something you sit on, and, it's all very ass-related.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that how it goes? Any connection?
I don't know. I don't think so. All
right. Here we go. 1-800-LOVE-191. Let's talk to Rhiannon, who's very horny. What's happening, Rhiannon?
I have a severe problem with, always wanting to have sex and incessantly trying to have sex. And I don't have time to do that, and I have HPV, which makes it kind of inconvenient to be having sex all the time.
So you got the warts, and you're thinking constantly about sex.
All the time.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Not anymore. No.
What happened with that?
Oh, I met a girl while he was out of town and had a threesome with her and a guy.
Wow.
And I told him about it after the fact, a week later. They met, and they fell in love and left me. That was in, April.
The girl you had the threesome with?
Yeah.
With the guy? With your boyfriend?
Yeah, well, I had hooked up with her and a guy while my boyfriend was out of town. I introduced her to my boyfriend, and my boyfriend and her fell in love and left me.
Wow.
That's true. It was very sad.
You kind of deserve it. Hey, Rhiannon, you sound nuts.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, I talk to a lot of people every night, and I always can tell when someone is nuts, and you sound nutty.
Are you bipolar?
I don't think so.
Has that ever been discussed with you, or?
I got tested when I was in 10th grade, and they decided the diagnosis was that I was severely depressed at the time, I think was the diagnosis.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And are you an abuse survivor?
Yes.
And what happened?
Which time?
What's the first time?
What got it started? Well, the very beginning was being named Rhiannon.
Yeah, that was with abuse.
That's the
yeah.
first.
And the spelling, too.
First blow struck.
Then
yeah.
they spelled it in some kind of weird way.
Yeah. Is that like that Fleetwood Mac song?
It's true.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought that was Rihanna.
No.
It's Rhiannon?
Yes.
Hold on a second.
This is where the parents got the name.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Well, I brought it up, Jack.
Yeah, I know.
But what I'm saying is when you listen to that Fleetwood Mac song, it's Rihanna. They don't say Rihanna.
But you're saying if you look at the back at the album, you can see it written.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure it's spelled that way. You don't hear him saying none. Oh, shut up! Brian yelled. They do in my ear. Go, someone go to the Arrow. Go get that song. They don't say Rihanna. All right, no one knows what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Okay.
So
they say Rihanna.
What was the first abuse situation?
I was 7.
And what happened?
I had a boy who was 12 teaching another boy how to have sex.
On you?
Yes.
Oh, that's good times. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then who abused you? The guy who was instructing the class or the guy who was actually...
Both.
All right.
And what was going on at home at that time?
Just smoking weed, listening to Fleetwood Mac.
At a particular time, it was a New Year's Eve party with, my aunt and uncle had decided to babysit for all the rest of their,
No, I mean, what kind of home situation did you live in?
Home situation was
Yeah.
Okay. I have my mom and my dad that raised me, and then my biological father, who I found out I had when I was 8.
All right. So anyway.
The whole life story. And I was off to college, just graduated. It's exciting.
All right. Listen, Rhiannon. You're smart, you got plenty of IQ, but you got abused, and you're spinning a little bit. So how about a little therapy?
Or some psychiatric care, too. I mean, you may be bipolar. You're definitely an abuse survivor. That's going to affect... You're a sex addict now, it sounds like, or at least sexually compulsed. And sexual addiction is, from a definitional standpoint, is about the consequences. It is not a cool thing. It makes you do things, lose relationships, have consequences that are not great. Go see somebody who knows how to treat that. That's what you got to do. You got to do that because this is going to continue to progress, which is another feature of sexual addiction. It gets worse.
All right. Yeah, but good times.
Yeah, but good times, though.
All right. Well, you're smart. Get a little therapy.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I think she's bipolar, too. So.
All right. Well, here's the deal, everybody. Feel free to fix yourself. Go ahead. Fix yourself. I mean, do what it's going to take.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a car that's not running right? Don't just stare at it. Go take it to somebody who knows more than you do. Get it running. And do it for you, by the way. Do all this for you.
Yes.
All right, I can give everyone a speech here.
Not for the man.
It's not for the man. It's you. Here's the deal. You are, look at yourself as some laptop that you travel with. Everywhere you go, that's what you got. That's all you got. That's, I don't care if you're in Tokyo. I don't care if you're in Geneva. I don't care if you're on the plane or in the airport. That's all. That laptop. That's all. That's all you got. Don't you want to load that with information? Don't you want it running right? Don't you want it not to have a virus? Don't you want it to be as many gigabytes as humanly possible? Is that what you? That's all you got. That's all you got is your brain, and then everything else. By the way, you straighten that part out, and that's it. You can have good relationships. You can make money. Whatever it is you're into. What's your thing? You want to start a business? Yeah. What are you into? You into music? Whatever you're into, get your head right. Then you get to go do it. I don't know why anyone would fight that. Why is there a stigma in our society against getting your computer? Let's not call it a brain. Let's not even call it emotion.
Your computer.
People get freaked out when you start talking about emotional well-being and stuff like that. Let's just call it a computer. And let's face it, that's all your brain is. Yeah. It's essentially a computer, and the guys who are a little smarter got a little better computer. That's all. Just like, a lot of folks I know got that Tandy one from Radio Shack.
You can put the software into the less powerful one and make it work quite nicely.
It's flesh-colored.
Oh, yeah.
You know that one?
Nice.
Wasn't that creepy, by the way? Who decided all the computers had to be like weird flesh-colored beiges and stuff like that? What am I supposed to do, hump this thing or try to do a spreadsheet? What the hell? All right, the point is that's all you got. That's your computer. So why wouldn't you get that computer? Why not download lots of software. Some software, and all of a sudden, oh, man, you can play chess, you can speak foreign languages, you can spell. Why not? Yeah. Why not just get that as powerful as you can, and then once your computer gets powerful, then you just go through your life computing and being successful. What's wrong with that? There's a stigma to that? And by the way, all we ever talk about is we look up at everyone who betters themselves, but you got to be doing push-ups. Or you have to be donating your time to the homeless. You can never... Therapy. Oh, please. What's wrong, pusso?
That's touchy-feely.
Yeah, that's weird. No. Yes, you better yourself. Go. You climb the mountain. You always say he's got one arm. He's climbed K2. Oh, my God. Yeah, but by the way, these people are all just basically alcoholics. That's what these people are. These thrill seekers, the people you see on Oprah and all that stuff. They're really just reckless alcoholics.
Yeah, they're gratifying that same biology.
Right.
The one that got them in the motorcycle in the first place.
Right.
Motorcycle accident.
Reason they lost their arm. Yeah, that's it. So, get the computer right, and then go conquer the world.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
Here's the thing. Let me go one step further with this. Is that the process, and this is what freaks people out, is an interpersonal process.
Therapy.
Yeah, it's about what makes us different than a computer. In other words, why isn't a computer an intelligent being? Mm-hmm. Why isn't it have a soul? It's that part that gets worked out. It's that part that it makes us uniquely human that gets worked out in therapy, which makes the computer work properly, by the way. He makes the computer useful. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. All right. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're over at junior college. So don't think computer. Think chicken playing tic-tac-toe. Like when you picture what's in the brain, what's in the skull of the people you're working with, picture that chicken at the county fair that beats you at tic-tac-toe. In a form of a crude computer.
Yes.
But when you're sort of looking at people's thought bubble, Don't picture computer.
Okay.
Picture that chicken.
Got it.
All right. I don't want him to get pumped up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not sure he knows what you're talking about, though.
All right. You never heard of the chicken that plays tic-tac-toe?
I'm sure.
No, see.
Ironically. his chicken right now is going, no. I don't know.
Never learned that.
The chicken in Chris's skull scratches the foot once, that's no. All right. No, you haven't heard of me.
Let's move on.
All right, let's move on. Let's keep it going.
Break it down.
We gotta get it on. Let's get it on, buddy. All right, Michelle,
Hello.
you're 18?
I am.
What's up?
Okay. I recently broke up with, well, not really my boyfriend because he didn't want to be considered my boyfriend, but he was 25 and he was my first. Now, I made myself very available for him, and the relationship was pretty much a booty call type deal.
Yeah.
And he really doesn't talk to me anymore, and I always try to contact him. I'm just wondering why. I mean,
All right. I'm hanging up or putting her on hold, A, because her phone line is bad, and B, because this is all we've talked about tonight.
Yeah.
Like, forget it. He ain't interested. It's a booty call. Friends with benefits.
It just
Walk away.
realize that even though you have all these crazy, intense feelings, he has none. Zero. And it's hard to get that through your head when you're feeling the way you feel.
All right.
He has none.
All right. Phone screener Brian, if I get another one of these dizzy chicks wanting to know why the unrequited love from the older male who just wants to have sex with me and how come he doesn't share the same feelings I do, I'm going to shove my wallet in my mouth and choke myself. See this wallet, Drew? I'll do it.
Oh, what is that thing?
That's
you think
new-
my wallet is
It's
gay?
a shiny wallet. You know why? Yes. All right. Come on, Wiseacre. No more of these
Well, look at
kooky
that
calls.
black
I want
American
some
Express
big
card. Look at
jug
that
calls. All right?
Look at that thing.
Look at that, Drew.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's black, buddy. All right, should we take a break?
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody. It's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. We're going to get back to the phones and play a little something called Germany or Florida.
Yeah.
There's a theme song that accompanies that, but Engineer Anderson has been here 2 out of the last two months on the show.
About right.
And it's not... that's right. Engineer Dave does not have that tape accessible. John?
Yes, I'm here.
You're 24?
You got it.
Time to play Germany or Florida. Go ahead.
Hey, first I wanted to say I think you guys are great. Dr. Drew, you're a real mensch. And Adam, you've got a lot of seichel.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, would you like some Yiddish curses?
Yeah, I would. Hold on a second. Hold on. Engineer Chris.
Yeah.
I'm going to fire up that chicken that plays tic-tac-toe. Do you know what mensch means?
No.
Here's the
What
thing.
about Ubermensch?
What about, now let me tell you something, John, you can help me out here. A lot of Yid talk, as Drew will call it, a lot of the stuff sounds bad and it's good, like mensch.
Right.
Like when you call someone a mensch, it sounds like he's a leech. He's a pariah. This guy's a mensch. He's a mensch to society. But mensch is a good thing.
Yeah.
And then oftentimes there's bad things that are actually good. See, the Jews whack that whole thing out. Now, let's try to figure out a couple of the things in Yiddish. This is Yiddish?
Yeah.
That are good that sound bad. All right, mensch is at the top of the list. There's 3 of them that sound like crap, and they're actually good.
Yeah, well, they sound good to me, though.
See, he's been so used to hearing them as good.
Mensch. Well, first off, nothing in that language nothing's graceful or pretty. It's about as good as
but wait till you get to the curses. They're pretty good.
All right, give us one. Come on.
Give me some.
Okay. The first one is bis 120 kun alle deine Zähne sollen rausfallen nur einer und in der Zahn sollst du kriegen a Zahnweh-Toch.
Now, what does that mean?
Toch and Ani.
Yeah,
I heard
so
that in
that's
there.
ass and
Tuchus.
anus.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't Tochus. A
Not
Vetoch
Tuchus.
is a pain. Well, it starts off by saying you should live to be 120, which is the usual long life greeting on someone's birthday. So the full saying, actually, this is the fuller version, Adam, of one of the curses you love to say. So it goes, you should live to be 120, and all of your teeth should fall out except for one. And in that one, you should get a toothache.
Yeah. You should get. I love that kind of you should.
See, that's.
I like your head should grow in the ground like an onion.
Yeah, that's a standard.
How's that go? How's that go?
Yeah,
Say it.
Give us that one.
Oh, in Yiddish, it's sollst du wachsen wie a Zwiebel mit Kopf und Dreher.
Yeah. Give us a couple other good ones in English.
In English? Okay.
Yeah.
You should be like a lamp. Hang all day, burn all night, and extinguish in the morning.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, I was trying to be clever.
Give us a good one. Another one.
One more.
I'm out. That's all for curses I've got.
Isn't there one about your teeth falling out and hair growing in?
Well, he did that.
No, he said
almost did.
Of the first one.
Okay.
All right. All right, John. Give us the Germany or Florida.
Okay. Let's see.
Let me just stop 1 second. Adam, one thing you miss about the Yiddish humor is that it's humor, and then the curse.
Right.
It's like, yeah, your teeth should fall out, and hair should grow in where it was.
Yeah.
That's right. It's all the twists and turns that make it clever.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Germany and Florida.
Yeah.
Let's see. Authorities say a man was shot while trying to shoot 7 puppies, and he was shot by one of the dogs. The man was holding 2 of the shepherd mix's puppies when one of them wiggled and pulled its paw on the trigger of the man's gun, making it discharge.
Well, you hear shepherd mix.
Yeah.
You wonder, but of course,
shooting puppies sounds kind of.
That sounds Floridian
Little
to
Florida,
me.
yeah.
On the other hand, it's I'm going
the
Florida.
guns. All right,
I'm going
I'll
Florida.
go with it. Yeah, I'm
We're going
persuaded.
Florida, John.
You guys once again are on the money. Pensacola, Florida.
Thank you very much.
Hey, my pleasure.
Thanks for calling, John. You know, it's no wonder God is punishing Florida with all these hurricanes, by the way. And Drew, we gotta be 10 for our last 12 easy on the Germany or Florida.
Yeah, we've been doing really well.
Yeah, and I hate to blow
Not with easy ones.
I had to blow smoke up my own tuchai. But these have been sort of could go either way. He's got a German Shepherd's puppies. He's shooting them with a gun.
Yeah. Didn't give us a lot of color.
Yeah. No later hosen worked in, or no taking out to an orange orchard or anything that would connote either place. Yeah, you going 3?
Let's try it.
All right. Caller. Didn't I hit that, Drew? Not true. What are you doing? They're not even
Try
up.
6 then.
All right, let's go 6. Liliana.
Yeah.
You're 21.
Yeah.
What's up?
My question is I don't I don't want to have sex, but I can't say no.
With who? Anybody?
Yeah.
You don't have a boyfriend.
Yeah, I have a boyfriend. Well, he's kind of my boyfriend.
And you have sex with other people?
Well, we're not together, yeah. Because we break up off and on all the time.
And he knows you're having sex with these other people?
Yeah.
And he gets back together with you?
Yeah. Because I'm honest with him. I don't lie about it.
Oh, I see. Well, you're honest.
Yeah.
So
that makes it good.
It's my background that really messes me up, I think.
What's the background?
Well, I've been raped 3 times by different people.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. You notice how different Liliana is than, say, that last caller we had who was wanting to have sex all the time. Liliana's saying, it keeps happening, but I don't want to do this. I keep getting in situations where it's brought on and I freeze, and then it happens to me and I can't find my way out.
Yeah.
All right. So that's and she's lo and behold been raped 3 times, and I bet the first time was when she was like 6.
I'm going 8.
7.
Oh, right in between.
And
Who raped you when you were 7?
I don't remember, but they caught him.
Oh, really?
I had to go to court for it, and he just admitted doing it, but he said I wanted it. It was like
6 years. Oh my God! I hope they just shot the guy right there on the spot.
And then the second time, it was from 7 to I was 15 by my older brother.
Oh, that's good.
Older biological brother, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so you have an intense
full brother, same parents, same mom and dad.
Same mom, different dad.
Yeah.
See, why do I always know that? By the way,
And then,
not that it makes a huge difference.
Enough to make.
And the last time was on New Year's of 2000.
All right.
Well, this needs some
people have
work.
different ways of bringing in the new year.
You're gonna find yourself attracted to and in situations where you are victimized all the time, and you're not going to be able to come to your own defense once you're in those situations. So you've got to take care of this. You need treatment. Okay.
All right.
Last call quickly.
Vanessa.
Hi.
You're 25.
Yes, I'm calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
This is Drunk Girl. What's happening, Drunk Girl?
I'm not drunk.
Okay.
I wanted to make a comment about the girl that called in earlier about her cheating on her boyfriend when she was on vacation.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was right that you bagged on her, like, for being, she's such a saint. Well, at least she told her boyfriend what had happened. And then you said something to the fact that it's okay for guys to cheat, but it's not.
No, Vanessa. We didn't say anything of the kind.
No, I said when women cheat, it's usually payback for something that the guy is doing or isn't doing, or it's a way to break up with the person, because women don't have as strong a mandate biologically.
Guys cheat because of the mandate, but in either case...
Especially a 21-year-old guy out somewhere on spring vacation, he's going to do something, he's going to shut up when he gets home.
But in either case, it's a horrible thing to do, and you're not being an honest person when you come home or exonerated from what you've done. You should be honest that you've done something destructive and end the relationship immediately, or end it before you get in that situation where you're acting like that. You're not somehow... it's okay that you're honest.
We put way too big an emphasis on honesty, and there's way too much applauding going on for people to do that.
Honesty excuses whatever you've done. It has it does not excuse what you've done.
It's not even that. It is. It somehow lightens the burden. Like, look, what they did was wrong, but they were man enough to. Yeah, most of the time it's because they got caught, or it's for any reason other than altruistic reasons. But go ahead, Vanessa.
Well, no, I totally agree with what you're saying there. I just didn't know what
we said
by saying that it was more of okay. Well,
all right.
We didn't say the things you thought we said.
Have another wine cooler and relax. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Well, that's the show, kiddies. Thanks for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow night, same time, same bad station, face-to-face in here tomorrow night. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.